Hi. Today I would like to spend 5 minutes to talk about 5 lessons from DeepSeek. Uh, it might be that today or like in the next few days, DeepSeek will release its next version of its reasoning model. So it'll be DeepSeek R2. So it's a good opportunity to share some of my thoughts about DeepSeek. So I'll give you a brief reminder about DeepSeek and cover the five lessons. So when DeepSeek came out earlier this year, in late January of this year, it was compared to Sputnik moment, right? So I share with you this cover of when the Soviets at the time launched the Sputnik. So you see the headline from the New York Times: Soviet fires Earth satellite into space, and then the U.S. realized that the Soviets was very advanced in space exploration. So we had a similar moment, maybe not as dramatic as Sputnik, but I think we realized that China was probably not ahead of the US, but was very close, to the US in terms of AI technology. So DeepSeek came from a hedge fund called High Flyers, and it came out in 2023. The hedge fund came out before and had already invested in GPUs. So it was created by a fellow called Liang Wenfeng, who graduated from St. John University. So I won't go into details of DeepSeek, but it has several features. It uses reinforcement learning to give its reasoning capabilities. It uses model distillation from some public open source models such as Qwen or Llama. So the first lesson is that a lot of progress has been done using reasoning, reinforcement learning, reward modeling, and now you see in this leaderboard that now reasoning models are the Gemini 2.5 Pro, O3 from OpenAI, and of course DeepSeek are in the top like 10 of models in the leaderboards. Lesson two is that GPU chip restriction might have a limited effect on slowing down China. So here, this is like the H20 chip that you're not allowed to export to China anymore. But you see that you will see soon that the recent DeepSeek model is using like a local chip like from Huawei, the 910C, that delivers 60%. And this can compare to the like one century ago, the US forbid the export of helium because the US Navy was relying on this balloon, and maybe it'd be a bit fruitless. Lesson three is that the open source and open weight models are fostering innovation and are quite close to closed source now in terms of performance. So these are like some performance graphs from the HAI AI Index report, where you see the ranking of open source and closed source models. So they're very close. Lesson four, you have something like similar for China versus the US. So this is a performance of like Chinese models versus US models. You see that Chinese models are very close to US models, are close behind. You can see it in terms of research, in terms of all here, it'd be like all publication in AI publication in computer science by region. And you see the majority, like not the majority, the largest share come from China, in fact. Lesson five, you're getting close to AGI. So this is like a very famous benchmark test from the ARC AGI. So the first version is called the ARC AGI 1. you see that now these reasoning models are getting very close to human performance. And now they come up with a second like ARC AGI 2. And according to Jensen Huang, maybe we like 5 years, from so it's be 2028 from AGI. And according to this Sabis is like next to 10 years, so maybe like 2030 to 2035. So to conclude, a lot of things are happening in AI. So DeepSeek shows that open source is making a lot of progress. China is very close to the US, and we're getting close to AGI, probably in less than 10 years. So you're like welcome to check my latest book, Foundation of Artificial Intelligence Agents, LLM agents. Second book is coming out next year, and the last book on AGI, whenever AGI is coming out. Thank you.